Badgers, but especially Kyle Turris as well. Brendan Smith ridden to the boards. Turris down there trying to dig it out. Smith is run over. That's going to bring a penalty call. Boy, we talked about North Dakota, and here we go. Forget pushing and shoving. Now we've got the family feud on.
You know, I think number 6 here, hitting at Turris. You know, now he gets some.
Yeah, we've got some full-scale battles going on, and some gloves have actually been dropped here. Street comes over to help out. Kyle Turris was down, and Zach Jones had his glove up and was locked and loaded, ready to swing, and Ben Street came to defense of Turris. And this is going to bring some players who are going to be sitting out probably for another game after tonight.
There goes 5. Now, they should throw him right out of the game. He's wrestling with the referee. That's Genoway.
You can see Brendan Smith with his helmet off and Kipe as well. They're talking to each other. Some helmets are finally coming off, and the only thing that probably prevented Kyle Turris from taking a shot was the fact that he had his helmet on, so it's been pretty stupid with the face mask on for that punch to be thrown, and Ben Street came to his rescue.
Well, you know what they're really worried about is, you know, the fighting penalty, get thrown out of the game, and then they got to miss another game, and Wisconsin going on the road out to Colorado. Here's the penalty right here. See this? Blind side. Okay, that should be at least a 4-minute penalty.
Well, you can see they have the initial call here on Brendan Smith after he gets not on him, but Brendan Smith absorbs the punch.
See, heads down. Look at this. Comes in there. Now that should be. It could be a 5-minute penalty. You know, if the referee. And then now, look at the left. See the left hook there? Yep. Came out there from Watkins.
Yeah, I don't know what Watkins was so unhappy about, but he just turned and swung. He wasn't even involved in the initial play, and you can see some discussions going on in the penalty box.
Now there's some jarring, you know.
Permar is now working down in the penalty box. It's not like the days of old, Ron. He's got a name tag on his back. I believe his name is Permar. Some players aren't even going to spend any time in the box with 3:08 to go. It looks like they're going to send a few bodies each direction right to the locker room and say goodnight.
You know, and they will. And you know, the referee. This is, you know, late in the game like this, and I guarantee you what's going to be happening. You're going to see a lot of 4-minute penalties. But there's absolutely, you know, that's the way you send a message to a team like North Dakota that want to try and, you know, pull this kind of stuff all the time. Is late in the game, and you know, let's go. Is send a message to it. You know. The guys should have at least 4 minutes, maybe a 5-minute penalty. Watkins for the big left hook, enticing the fight. He should be out. But I mean, there should be more than just out of the game with 4 minutes. And the referees won't do it because, oh boy, you know what's going to happen? They're going to miss tomorrow's game. And I'm not just sticking up for the Badgers too. Some of those guys that were throwing the haymakers and pulling it around, they should be gone.
Well, forget 1 or 2 guys in the locker room. 5 Sioux players, and they're waiting to unload and empty out the Badger penalty box until all the North Dakota players were safely tucked away in their locker room. And here goes the Badger 5. Turris, Klubertan, Street, Smith, and Turnbull all will get an early shower tonight.
Well, and yeah.
Well, we'll see if they hand out anything more than 4 minutes.
There won't be. I almost guarantee you. There's 3 minutes left in the game. They'll give them all 4 minutes, and that way that they can justify throwing them to the dressing room. But they won't send a message, and that's what they need to do.